About me. My name is Balázs Mecskó. I joined the 5 weeks camp last year in 2024. I'm sure the turntable is already playing on the B-side. My understanding and activities today are influenced by many things. As a young man, I played competitive sports, kayaking, to which I owe my perseverance. I'm still very much a sport person today. Exercise is part of my life and I've never stopped. Today I do yoga and running as part of my everyday life, kayaking only in the summer for the beauty of it. After high school I started my career in engineering and spent nearly 20 years in industry as a bilingual professional with several degrees. I moved into management positions quite quickly, working as a general manager, factory manager, but most of my time was spent as a quality manager. I had to travel a lot during that time and gained insight into the internal processes of many companies. I understood that in our world many things do not represent what is right and good, but profit comes first. I wanted to break with this after a while and created a purer, life-supporting ministry for myself. In parallel, I studied alongside work for years until 2018, when I changed direction and scope of activity. The masters I needed appeared. As the Indian saying goes, when the student is ready, the master appears. When the student is ready, the master disappears. A stressful life and bitter personal experiences led me to take up yoga and do the manual classes, which were at first entry level and later more serious. My certificates can be found on my website. These courses have enabled me to work within a functioning system which increasing understanding, insight and freedom. This is how I have been in the healing profession for 8 years. Yoga has given me a balanced mind. This was back when I was working in the industry. Along with my profession today, a sense of gratitude and peacefulness has become the defining feature of my daily life. Less fight, more acceptance works in me today than before. I see it as natural maturing, becoming wiser normally happens as we move along the path. I owe a debt of gratitude to many professionals and masters. I would like to highlight just one here. You can read about the others on my website. Gábor Kulcsár, a doctor of Chinese medicine, is the specialist who created the system of integrated manual osteotherapy, a distinction in his own right from the internationally known term osteopathy. I will talk more about this in another post. I consider myself an osteotherapist with 8 years of practical experience. Thanks to my background, I'm able to communicate in German and English, and therefore I have patients from foreign language areas, mainly from neighboring countries. They visit me from all over Hungary. Adults, children, babies, practically from 1 month to 80 years old. The range is wide, the approach is different, depending on the age of groups, of course. The symptoms are different, the approach to solution is different. I look at my cases through the two lenses of osteotherapy and FDN, so in the last majority of cases, my treatments are effective and individualized. My toolkit includes osteotherapy, trigger point therapy, fascial distortion model therapy, vacuum cupping treatments, safe laser, pulsed magnetic field options. My diagnostic kit includes manual diagnostic options for osteotherapy, the ability to describe and read patients' pain from gestures, leg loading tests with modern parapodometric equipment, thermal imaging, ultrasound examination of facial cavities. In addition to treatment, I help to ensure that the results of treatment are maintained. With 15 years of experience as a yoga instructor, I give exercises to adults and children to maintain the healing state achieved. For all this, the frequency of visits in my practice is low, only a few sessions. Another part of the big picture is that I see man as a body-mind-spirit complex. I see it that way myself, and it's obvious to me that chronic problems are lifestyle problems where the pain of the body can be caused by the body itself, the mind, the spirit. If a physical symptom comes back regularly, you have to start to calm the mind and deal with the mental problems. It's a personal task for everyone, but for those who are open to it, I try to help in the fashions if I think it's necessary. There's simply no getting away from working on ourselves, where the first step is to make a lifestyle change. This is something everyone with recurring complaints should think about. I will conclude with a brief introduction to the osteotherapy law, which reads, "When the mind shuts down, the body's self-healing processes begin." I wish you all good health in body, mind and spirit. Namaste.